kind of nervous. I don't know why I'm saying kind of nervous. I am nervous. Don't really know how to do this. Just hope I don't cry. I'll be fine. How's everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm having a tough time. Hello. What's everyone up to today? This is so weird. Maybe everybody, we can all just take a deep breath. I know I need it. Oh my god, I swear to god if I cry. If I actually like really start crying, I'm gonna probably just end this live because I don't want to be crying on the internet. Just gonna get a tissue. Okay, deep breaths. Hey guys. Sorry, I'm like genuinely like trying to talk. Did not anticipate that I would just start crying before I could. I don't know if like it might be kind of obvious what's going on right now. But god, this is so hard. I never thought I would have to, I would never thought that I would be doing this. Obviously, I'll just start by saying, that I just think, when Becky and I, like, started this whole thing, oh my god, I sound so annoying. When Becky and I started this whole thing, I never could have anticipated just, like, the support and the love. And it's truly just been, like, such a crazy adventure, just in general. Oh my god, I sound so annoying. I'm like, do I just cut to the chase? I just want to say, like, thank you, you know, to everybody that's, like, supported us and stuff, and, yeah, this whole account started out as, like, a way for, you know, us to connect, and just, like, we just thought it'd be fun to kind of, like, post videos of just, I don't know, our relationship and stuff, like, and we thought it would just be, like, for us, you know, honestly, and, again, never could have anticipated just, like, the love and support that you guys have given us. I will say, in hindsight, kind of tough also having, like, creating, like, an account with a relationship, because it does kind of add this, like, weird kind of pressure if you're, like, really going through it, you know, too. It's like, do you keep posting these happy videos? Obviously you don't have videos of you in conflict and, like, sad and it being hard. You don't have videos like that, so it's just this weird pressure, and we've really, like, we've tried to, like, on lives and stuff, we've tried to put it out there that, like, hasn't been all perfect, and, like, we do struggle with things. I'm just gonna cut to the chase here and just say that we broke up. And I'm not trying to like, god damn. I'm not trying to like come on here and like this isn't about like me telling my side or anything like that. Jesus, the rain on my face. This isn't about me trying to come on here, you know, and like, yeah, just like be like, here's my side. And I don't know how much I really want to like get into that, what's been going on. But I will just say it's just, it's been really tough. And, I've obviously, like, been posting videos and stuff lately, and I don't know if you've been able to tell, but, like, I feel like some people, have just, like, obviously picked up on maybe just, like, the videos that we haven't been posting, and thank you guys for your comments and stuff. Oh my god. I'm telling you, I did not anticipate just coming on here and crying. That's like not my goal, but here we go. This is like just how it is, you know? This happened like, you know, a week or so ago. And I think we've both just been like, I mean, we're not talking. I haven't been talking. And, yeah, it's just tough. And also just trying to figure out now, like, what to kind of, like, do, I guess, with, like, this, like, account and everything, and, like, it just feels so gross, I guess, to be like, okay, now, like, it's like, do I just post videos, just me, do we just go, I don't know, like, do we just go, you know what, like, that was both of our accounts, and, like, this is just the end of that. I just don't want to come at it in, like, I don't know, in, like, a fucked up way. I'm not supposed to swear, probably. I just don't want, yeah, I don't know. And, I don't know. When we broke up, yeah, Becky was just like, she was like, I'll log out of everything, like, if you, like, you want the account or whatever, and at the time I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to, like, I don't know, even, like, tell you guys that we broke up. God. It's funny, I was supposed to have therapy today. My therapist wasn't feeling well. So I guess this is kind of... I'm literally not crying on purpose, I swear. I just, I do cry a lot, though. Just kind of the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know, I just felt like, I should come on here and, just, yeah, we should just be honest about where we're at and stuff, and, yeah, obviously long distance is hard, and it sucks, because it's like, it feels like a lot of our account has been, like, I don't know, us being like, yeah, it's really great to, just give, like, representation and stuff, like, stuff that I would have, wanted when I was younger, but also, Jesus Christ, I don't know, it's just, like, representation of, like, a healthy, loving relationship, and giving people hope and stuff with long distance, which obviously, like, that sucks. Anyone who's just coming in now, yeah, we broke up. It's tough. It's like, was it, I don't know, was it the long distance? And I think we both feel that, I mean, I think the long distance of it obviously has made it just really intense. You know, it's like you're either around someone like all the time when you're with them for like weeks or whatever, and or you're not with them at all. And I think we've just found that really difficult, balancing like our lives with each other, and like in terms of how to like prioritize that. So I'm struggling a bit right now because thankfully, you know, thankfully Becky has like a really big support system, and like truly like so happy for her in that she's like surrounded by people like she grew up with and she like lives with, and she just has a lot of friends and a community around her. And I'm definitely, not that like I'm trying to say it's like not as hard for her, but like I definitely, people are asking me if I have friends and stuff around me, and I definitely, sorry, her nose is running. This is what happens when I cry, it just all comes out. I just don't really have that as much. I didn't grow up in LA. I'm from Massachusetts, and so, you know, I moved here, and you know, it's been tough. I've like lost a couple of my best friends just this year. That sounds like they died. I just like friendship falling out, and just like lost work. So I think it's just tough. It's tough to like keep busy. It's tough to keep myself distracted. Yeah, it's just it's tough. And I definitely do have a habit of just kind of like sitting in it and like being sad. And I feel like that's just how it's been difficult for me in general, like in this long distance relationship, because of that. I've been like kind of just like in it and sad, and I don't know, wishing that I could like compartmentalize, but I think it's just hard for me. It's really hard for me when I'm like going through like negative like or like sad emotions to put it aside and distract myself. But I also just, again, I don't have as big of like a community around me, so that's it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just rambling. This sucks. I hate this a lot, and I don't know how much I can say without like, cause like I said, I don't want to just come on here and be like saying my side, but I am having a runny nose right now. Thanks, Jessica. I'm sorry that you're really going through it too, or you're going through it. Yeah, I don't know, like, sorry, this is so gross. Like, hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, maybe we're done with the crying portion. That would be nice. Yeah, so what was the reason? How do I say this in like a diplomatic way? I think this relationship has taught me that people do have different mindsets of what I guess like a relationship is, in terms of like balancing your own personal life and a relationship, and like that's okay. I really don't know, like, I also will say we did have some like just tough conflicts and stuff over the summer that just put us in like not the best space. I will say, like, when I look back and I think about how excited we were to spend our whole summer together, because at first it was just gonna be like 3 weeks, and then we're like, oh my god, why don't I like, you know, send my dog off with my mom, and why don't I just like pack up everything and just like come to London for the summer. And I was there from the end of May all the way through, it was the beginning of August, and then she came to LA for the whole month of August pretty much. In hindsight, I mean, what, we met in end of December, so I mean like end of December, so like January, February, March, April, May, so that's like 5 months of like being officially in a relationship with someone. Like imagine after, well, first of all, at that point we'd only spent what, 3 weeks together and then another week. Imagine having only spent 4 weeks with someone and then like moving in with them essentially, and they have a full-time job, they have a bunch of friends around them, like a huge community, and you move in with them for the whole summer and you don't have a job, you're not really working. I mean, things every now and then would come up, but like not really working. I don't have like my friends around me. There's an 8-hour time difference, so if I want to talk to my friends, I only have like the evening, like a few hours. I don't know if you guys even care about what I'm saying right now, but I just think that dynamic was like really, really hard. Okay, thank you for saying you care, because I'm like, I don't know if I should just end this or like I should get more information. What was I saying? Yeah, just that I just think the summer was really hard. It was a really, really tricky dynamic where it felt like I had no other choice but to like lean on Becky, and I know that that's also a lot of pressure for someone, but also I'm in, you know, not in my own country, I'm also in a different country. I'm also the type of person who like, I'm not super social, I'm not like, I am more introverted, and I think that's a lot for me and her, right? I only have her to lean on, that's a lot for her. She is like this whole, like, she's like working and coming home, and I'm like essentially waiting for her to get home. And in hindsight, honestly, like, just like wish I didn't go for the summer. Because looking back, I'm like, that was just a pressure cooker of a situation. Like, what does that even mean? I just feel like we were in a pressure cooker. Like, what did we expect was gonna happen? Like, I just like didn't have my own life. And I think it was hard for us to see maybe each other's perspectives on that. And so I think for her, she felt like she was like taking care of me a lot. For me, I felt like I was like really small. And yeah, that led to just like some conflicts and like definitely some like of my own fears and insecurities of like feeling unimportant. And yeah, it's just hard. It was hard like when we were going through things, you know, because it's like obviously she had like friends and stuff around her to like give her hugs and like support her, and I also was like didn't have that. And I think all of that led to like my own stuff too, of just being like feeling small and anxious, like just so anxious. And like I think it was just like this loop, this like feedback loop. And I hope I'm not like, because I'm not trying to like, I really am not trying to like bash Becky or anything. It's just like I'm saying my perspective and like trying to also understand her perspective. But my perspective is just that like that was just a really tough, intense situation, and I honestly don't know how we could have avoided that. Also, if you think about it, like we didn't at that point have all this experience of like having conflict in person, and then now, you know, we've only spent 4 weeks together, we're in this intense relationship, and now we're like living together, and now we're having to address conflict not over like FaceTime of like, are you gonna call me, but now it's like in person. And I think that was just like overwhelming. I think we're a little bit different in terms of like, I'm definitely more like emotional and like I want to like talk about all my feelings, and I think Becky's more of the person that's like I don't know, maybe like doing that a little bit more separately. Does that make any sense? I don't know. it's tough, right? I think about like, okay, if we weren't long distance, if we met in person, would it have been different? And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Besides, I just think there were just some things that happened over the summer that kind of like pulled us apart a bit, and we tried to make it work because we like have so much love for each other. And no, we're not just on a break. We are broken up. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. This sucks. And I'm just trying to be okay. Someone says, is she hurting too? Yeah, I'm sure she's hurting too, like in a different way. But I'm sure, like, she's also just as heartbroken. I mean, we like really saw a whole future together. Can you see yourself getting back together? Doesn't seem like that. We spoke since the breakup. No, not really. We just had like one last long conversation. And so shitty, right? It's like on FaceTime. And then it's funny, this is like how I am in my head, is like this whole time in a relationship too, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, God, if we ever, in the beginning I was like, if we ever broke up, it would be crazy because it would just be like hanging up and like that would be it. But I mean, I guess what's the difference in person too? It's like you hang up and then you never see them again. But it feels different because she's like so far away. It just feels like this other thing. Yeah, we tried to, I feel like we tried to make it work for a while. Do you ever feel the urge to call her? Yeah. I have to stop myself. Basically, it's kind of like honest. It's so weird, right? Because we have this like account, and it's like it's also like a whole other added layer of pain to be coming on to an account that is about our relationship and seeing all these videos of us looking so happy together and missing that, and that sucks. Yeah, I could, I think our private, like, TikTok accounts should be just, like, in our bio, I think, on our TikTok. And if people are just coming in now or wasn't before, I also was saying that I'm trying to figure out if, like, this is just, like, the end of this account, and this is just like the end of our story, or if, I don't know, if I post on here still, or like, you know, but then it's like, I don't want that to be, if you guys are just coming in now, I'm saying like, I don't want that to be like gross, you know, I don't want to be like, now it's just me now. So I'm just trying to figure out. People asking who Becky is, and that drags out the pain. Don't worry, people. What do you do when you feel the urge to call? I like call a friend, or just try to distract myself, I guess. I don't know why this person is being so rude. I don't know if you're seeing them in the comments. I do have my own account. And she has her own account, and if you look in our TikTok bio, I think they're both tagged. Yeah, I think if they comment again, I'm just gonna block them. We broke up, like, I guess, like, a week or so ago now. I'm just trying to see. Sorry, I'm like anxious. I know if they like pop up again, I will block them. She's someone that like hope transcend his army to your place. Okay, yeah. That's, how do we block this person? Block. Can I? Okay. I'm just gonna block them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Cool. I think I did it. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, with the account, but because I honestly, I think my fear, because part of me is like, you know what, like, this is a part of love and life. It also comes the ends of relationships. I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm like, if it would be helpful, that's where this account could go. But I also, yeah, I don't want it to be like gross, you know, if I'm using this account. So yeah. Yeah, so people asking like who broke up with who, like this is really tough to answer, right? Because I feel like it's not really fair to not have like Becky here to talk about her, so I just like don't want to trying to be like, you know, mature about this, but yeah, I don't know if that's like, if I should say, I think, how do I, like, in hindsight, I'm not gonna talk about a relationship. In hindsight, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to like dance around that question. In hindsight, I think we both just like tried to make it work, and I can see now how this just wasn't gonna work, and that also sucks. It sucks to kind of look back and be like with a little bit more time now, seeing how yeah, seeing honestly like her side, that like this isn't gonna work. So we both were trying, but I think I'm someone that like just holds on to things, you know, just like holds on to them, and I think Becky felt like maybe it was best for us to not do that. So that's the answer. Our TikTok account's not in our bio because I feel like it should have like our names. Oh, maybe I deleted them. Okay, I'll put them back up. If I did delete them, I would put them back up. Yeah, I might have just got rid of it because I think I can't remember why. Have a good flight, Julia. Thanks for joining. I'm a Leo. Yeah, maybe I'll reach out to you, Jessica, or reach out to me. You can post a video update together or by yourself. Honestly, they count up. yeah, I guess, like, I feel like I've been saying it. Maybe I'll just, like, fully just put it out there now and just see what you guys say. Do you think that I should continue to keep posting on this account and change it to be more about a journey after a relationship? Or do you think we just walk away from this account entirely and we just leave it as it is? I will say, when I did talk to Becky about it, she fully was like, you have the account, like, you made it, like, it's yours. So what do you guys think? Yeah, I think if I were to make, like, a decision, it's not gonna probably be, like, right now. I think part of me wants to keep it because, I don't know, I just feel like we, like, build this community and stuff, and it's really hard for me to just think about, like, just closing the door on all of that. But if I were to keep it or post on here, I would just want to be, I don't know, just, like, mindful, and I'd want to do it the right way, I guess. I think it was you the one posting the entire time. Yeah, I will say most of the videos on here, it was me posting. Personal questions, you have a therapist, see what she or he says if you do. I do have a therapist, and I was supposed to have therapy today, and he wasn't feeling well. So earlier I was joking, I was like, this is kind of my therapy. I don't know if you guys saw, but I came on here and just started crying, which was not my plan at all. But here we are. I was, like, not anticipating that. I posted most of the videos. And also, just, like, I'm just gonna be real, it also really sucks, like, all the videos that we took over the summer, because I know I've been posting being like, which one should we post first? And I'm like, we just have all these, like, beautiful memories and, like, photos together, and we were just so busy that, like, we didn't really post a lot of them, and, like, that sucks, because it just feels like such a waste. Not that I'm gonna post them now, but I'm just saying it sucks. I'm in California. And yeah, I'm not gonna delete them. I'm also insane like that. I don't really, like, delete things. So I'm just gonna keep them, but I don't know why I would even keep them, because, like, what am I gonna do? I think it's also just really hard to accept. To be completely honest, it's really hard for me to accept that this is over. But that's just what happens, I guess, during a breakup, right? Yeah. I was gonna do something else and I forget what I was gonna say. Yeah, as long as, like, people don't think it's, like, I don't know, like, shitty or whatever for me to keep the account, because that's really, like, I'm just trying to, like, do the right thing while also trying to, like, heal myself and thinking about what's also good for me as well. But I wouldn't make a decision right now. It would, like, take me some time. Oh, I was gonna say that oh god, did I forget it again? My brain is not working. It's not working. I was gonna say, obviously, well, I don't know, it's just, oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's tough because this situation, it's like, it's one thing, right, to go through a breakup. That's really hard. It's hard to picture your entire life with someone, which might sound crazy, but, like, picturing literally everything with this person, picturing, both of us, picturing with each other, like, getting married, having kids, like, raising kids, like, having all of these conversations together, and, like, obviously that's really tough to accept that that's not a thing, and that you have to kind of like rewrite now your future, and it's like that's not your person. I'm also struggling with a whole other layer right now. Not to be that guy, but I mean, I was prepared to like uproot my entire life. So I think that's really difficult for me to not only accept the end of this relationship, but accept that, okay, I guess I'm not moving to London. I guess I'm just like doing something else now with my life. I mean, I fully was like, I'm moving to London in like a year or so, like gonna be like settling down, gonna be, you know, I met all these like amazing and like credible people through her, and now it feels like I've just like lost all of these like friendships and like potential friendships. I just fully, you know, like it's been tough, right? Because like I've been in LA a lot less, obviously. I've been in London more, and so I think it's been hard to have a really fulfilling life in LA because I've spent so much time in London and like just having this mindset of like, okay, like last year potentially in LA, like what do I want to do for my last year, but not necessarily being like, I need to like create this like full life and stuff, because I don't know, I mentioned like I like had a few like best friend like friendship breakups, and like lost a lot of work and stuff, and so it's just been really like slow, and I just feel like hard for me, but at the same time there hasn't been a huge incentive for me to build that like full life again in LA because I'm like spending so much time in London, and it's just like not helping because now I'm dealing with this whole other layer of feeling like my life is like over because all of everything that I thought was going to be happening is just like not happening, and now I don't know where my life is going. But not to be dramatic, yeah, in terms of it being like amicable, I mean, yeah, we both still have like a lot of love for each other. It wasn't like a bad, like mean ending or anything. It's just really sad, honestly. But yeah, so I'm just reading some messages. But thanks, guys. Appreciate all of the support and stuff, and like the nice comments and all of that. We're not really talking, so I don't really know. Like, I know that she's obviously really going through it too. I can only really talk about my perspective. And it sucks. It sucks over here. It really does. Yeah, for people just coming in of why we broke up, you know, I don't think it was just the long distance. I think that definitely contributed to it for sure, because of just like the intensity of that. I think probably not the best idea of like me living with her all summer and like not really having a lot going on. That just contributed to this like tough power dynamic that was already kind of like in our relationship. And I just think it created just not the best situation. We were just like so excited to spend so much time together. And you know, this is why it's really good to go slow. Because we were just so excited to spend all this time together. And I think we didn't, maybe we just needed to give it more time. It's tough, right? Because like long distance too, you're like, how do we know what it's like to live together? So obviously you want to experience that. Obviously you want to like experience more time with that person to know, because it's like such a risk. Yeah, I hope this is not coming across at all like I'm trying to like badmouth or anything, because I'm really, really not. It's like a tricky thing where I don't want to be doing that, but like I can only tell my perspective, and obviously I'm like very emotionally raw right now, so I'm also just trying to figure out like how to word things, and I just hope it's not coming across like that. Like, we both have a lot of love for each other, obviously. it just sucks. Like, obviously, we both wanted this to work. We both saw a future with each other. We both really wanted this to work. And it just didn't, and that sucks. And I'm just trying to accept that, but it's really hard to accept. Okay, thank you guys for reaffirming that I'm not, like, doing anything wrong or, like, bad-mouthing, because I'm really not trying to. Okay, well, I don't really know what else to say here. My dog is sleeping on the floor next to me. I don't know if you guys have any other questions, or I should just hop off of here. I hope you can fix it and get back together. You know, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But I don't think that's gonna happen. I broke up like a week and a half or so ago. I'm gonna put our like TikToks in our bio, like our personal ones, if you guys want to follow us on our personal accounts. Yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. This sucks so much, and it sucks seeing all these videos of us together. Just a whole other added layer. Okay. Yeah, I wish I don't know. Sometimes it'd be helpful to grow and respond to, sometimes it can be helpful to grow separately. You never know what could happen. You know, we live very obviously far from each other, and so I think that makes it harder. It's not like we're gonna like bump into each other and be like, you know, it's like we would have to be like messaging each other with the intention in the future of like getting back together, and it's just, God, it makes it so much harder for me mentally to think about. I don't know if any of that made sense. Have you found getting to sleep and staying asleep? You know, mornings are like the hardest for me. Like, I just wake up with this like terrible anxiety just like in my chest. I think it's because I'm like waking up and then I'm like remembering what's going on, and then like as the day goes on it gets easier. And I think though that has turned into me like staying up later, I think, to like avoid the mornings. I don't know, so not sleeping great. Did I eat today? Did I eat today? I did eat today, but it was not enough. So that's a good reminder for me to eat something right now. It's just hard. Also, I'm gonna be really real. I'm on antidepressants and I'm on Wellbutrin, and Wellbutrin really curbs your appetite, like makes you not want to really like eat. It just like, I just don't feel the need. And so that on top of going through a breakup, and already you're going through a breakup, and then like also anxiety, like not wanting to eat, oh my God, it's a mess. I like need to eat. I don't know if that was TMI, but that's my situation. So yeah. This is horrible. This sucks. And that's really sweet. He said, can we get you food? No, it's okay. I've been go to live at lunch and dinner time, eat with talking to. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah. But I will let you know who I am when I get over there. What? Wait, who are you? Who is that? Anyway, I'm pretty miserable right now, and I'm severely depressed. But, oh, okay, not me, I'm somebody who knows you, just me, I'll let you know. Oh, got it, that makes more sense now. I was like, wait, who is this? Got it. Yeah. Guess maybe I'll end this by saying, like, do you guys have any advice for me? Because God knows I could use it. I do have a therapist. I'm supposed to see him today. He didn't feel well. So, sadly, I really needed that session too. Yeah, when you go through break, it really does. I literally am like, my life is over. And I know that it's not over, but I will say it makes it 100 times worse, because you already think that after a breakup, you're like, oh my god, my life is over. Like, where am I going from here? But it makes it 100 times worse that I envision this entire future in London that's now no longer not happening anymore. So in a way, it does feel very like my life is over. And I have such a habit of just blaming myself, and so that's really actually just like what I'm doing all day long. It's just thinking about like what I could have done differently and how like I messed it up. It's really fun up here. So maybe to fill your empty times is not extra time to dwell on it. Yeah, I think it's tough because after I met Bex and I came back in January, there was like two of my best friends in LA, like I was no longer friends with them anymore. Sorry, my point was that, yeah, so it's kind of hard for me to like fill my time, I guess, but I'm trying. It's hard to be like depressed and going through a breakup and being like, I had to put myself out there and like join a club. Like, it's like I just have no energy for anything. But when I do leave, I do feel like a million times better. But it's hard to like do it. Yeah, time. Yeah. Yeah. But thanks, guys, and I'm sure, like, obviously you guys have been like following us for so long. I'm sure that this obviously is not the best news for anybody. Is that a weird thing to say? I don't know. I'm just like you guys, like, I've been rooting for this relationship and wanting this to work, and it sucks. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go. Thanks for bearing with me, and thanks for y'all who's been staying since the beginning and watched me cry, because that was not what I intended to do. But you guys stuck with me, and I appreciate it, and didn't make me feel bad for it. God, this sucks. I really don't want this to be happening. Okay. Bye.